Why, hello, Pisces. I hope all is well. It's so interesting as I was getting ready for your reading, I was assuming that I was going to do a Cancer reading. And I was feeling really nervous and scared for whatever reason. But then I realized it was a completely different person. I don't know. I'm interested to see what your reading's going to be like because I think it may have to do with like maybe you are mistaking somebody for somebody else, or maybe you shifted into a new person, you stepped into a new timeline and you left people behind you, and I don't know, they don't recognize you anymore. You're not the same person. I don't know, child. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Jaguar's Den. My name is Jenny Jaguar, and this is going to be your monthly energy forecast. Now, before I get into anything, I'm going to let you know this space is dedicated to anyone on a path of deep healing, intuitive awakening, and overcoming toxic traits or karmic cycles that are damn near impossible to break free from. So, remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and please, please use your own discernment, okay? All right, so I'm going to be pulling 2 cards for each week to get insight on what you can expect each week for the month of July. And then I'm going to clarify for career and relationships, or vice versa. And then we are going to get some advice for each week. All right. So before I do that, let me get the current energy for y'all, just so y'all can see. You won't waste your time. Okay? If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. Let's get this out the way. Spirit, do you have any? Can you give me the current energy for my Pisces placements who need to hear this message? What's going on with my Pisces placements who need to hear this message? What's going on with Pisces placements? Ooh. Got 7 of Swords reversed. 4 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands and the Hermit. So with the Ace of Wands, maybe somebody got caught and okay, so either somebody got caught and somebody put boundaries up and now they're staring, watching you, trying to shine the light. It could be that, hold on now. It could be that because on this card I'm seeing freedom, so maybe you broke free from something, got your own stability, and worked your way up to, you either worked your way up to a master in something, or you are just looking back on the steps it took for you to get to where you are. Hold on, let me see if I can get a different interpretation. Somebody got caught being deceptive. You put your guard up. Maybe somebody was hiding resources. Somebody was being stingy with money. Somebody was holding back something. It could be somebody was pretending to be somebody that they weren't. And upon further inspection, somebody was caught being deceptive and they were being guarded. Somebody is dealing with like some emotional trauma that makes it hard for them to open up to somebody. That's what I see. Maybe it's a lack mentality, maybe it's fears, maybe somebody is recognizing that you weren't who they thought you were, Pisces. Um, and now maybe they want a new beginning. They want to ride the token. They want to start new. They're looking to you for inspiration, I guess. I don't know, child. If any of that resonates with you, then hot diggity damn, you're in the right place. You're about to get into your daily energy forecast for the month of July. Energies out here: Aquarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Virgo. All right. So we're gonna keep that in mind. I already shuffled this deck. What is this? Empress at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody's watching you. Maybe the cat's out the bag, that maybe you are guarded. Maybe the cat's out the bag, that a mark has been made, that somebody, I don't know. Maybe somebody has realized that you see them for exactly who they are, and they want to hold back from you. Maybe the light that you shine on them, like your truth, your purity, your sincerity, just shines lights on their demons that they're not ready to face. And it's very sad. I'll be dealing with health coaching clients all the time that it's funny because when I first started coaching, I immediately wanted to coach when I first started coaching, I immediately wanted to coach individuals that were suffering from chronic stress, anxiety, or depression, that had tried, what is it, that had tried therapy, that had tried everything, but nothing has worked, because that was something I overcame. But one thing I noticed, that people were just people were resistant or reluctant to open up about their feelings. And so I noticed that when I would go, once I was like, okay, this is too difficult, like, F this, let me just be a nutritionist so I could just write people, or just health coaching. So when I switched to health coaching, I realized that a lot of the reasons people were not able to stick to their goals was because of the same emotional baggage that they would be unwilling to look at. So I don't know, maybe you're suffering from health issues, because this Nine of Wands is bruised and battered. I'm thinking mental health issues from that. Um, yeah. Anywho, one, two. Oop, nope. One, two, three, four. Major upright, minor reverse. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, you know what? This original spirit gonna have to skedaddle. There we go. All right, y'all, bear with me. I got 5 more cards, chat. 5 more cards. 5, 4. I'm not even gonna try to figure it out. 3. You daggone fly. God darn fly. Why are you still alive? You may have something that just like annoys the crowd. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I give up. The fly, it just disappears when I press pause. So anywho, move right along. What is this? 9 of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck for you. So I think that's pretty promising, unless you are currently in a relationship, because that might not be the case at the end of July. Okay. Now, week 1, you have the Knight of Pentacles with the Sun. So maybe there's a breakthrough with your efforts. I don't know. Maybe you are starting to be more confident in letting your inner light shine this week. Maybe you're taking things nice and slow. Maybe this could be another energy. I don't know. Do you have Taurus in your charts? What is this, Taurus or Capricorn? Leo? What do I usually use this one? Let's see. Spirit, can you help me clarify this Knight of Pentacles and the Sun for my Pisces collective as it pertains to their love life? Major, minor, court, something else. Okay. I was just sorry, I just had to clarify because these cards are getting hard to shuffle. So I feel like that's resistance and they start to stick together. I don't know. Maybe somebody's trying to attach themselves to you. Could that be it? Anywho, can you clarify Knight of Pentacles, the Sun as it pertains to relationships? Whoa. Signs and synchronicities, message symbols, and divine clues. Okay, so that's at the bottom of the deck. So before I even put this out, Spirit, like, we've been freaking talking to you, so you better be listening. Anywho, so what came out is blocked full moon moment. Did somebody realize that that they were blocked? It's time to celebrate. Ice Queen, don't back down. Time for a new direction. Career shift. So maybe somebody was taking too long to walk their way back to you. Maybe this is somebody that, okay, so this is probably somebody, either this is you or somebody you're dealing with that is like, I think I was talking to, was this an avoidant? Was I talking about that in the water signs for part one of your reading? Anywho, for the goals and objectives, I think I was talking about an avoidance, or I don't know. I think yesterday. Anywho, this may be that avoidant individual that maybe you got tired of, or they got tired of you. Either you are the avoidant person and they got tired of you and blocked you and iced you out, or you did this to them. And maybe something happened. Maybe over the course of this week, they have a realization like, oh snap, Pisces left for real, for real. And like, it's time for a new direction. So maybe you're celebrating the fact that you have finally taken a new, it says career shift, work change, calling. This can also be like you're stepping into a new timeline. You just passed a life lesson. You elevated to the next level of your spiritual journey. Okay, like you may get done with school, but you are always learning lessons, baby. Okay, in lessons of life. Now, you may be an ice queen or king because you are manifesting something better and you are keeping out anybody or anything that is not in alignment. You are taking a time for a new direction, for healing and self-care. Maybe you're forcing this individual to do that too because you are no longer playing games in their karmic cycle. All right. That was a lot just for week one. So if this ain't happened to you yet, you know, you got a couple days left. It's on Tuesday. I don't know what this is gonna put. They miss you. Boo freaking who. I think, you know what, because maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. I don't know. That's your Pisces. Take it as it fits. I don't know, child. But because I was so gung ho set. I was so certain that I was doing Cancer today. And I was like, oh, it's Pisces. So maybe somebody was so gung ho set, like they knew exactly. Maybe they're like, oh, I don't. Maybe they thought they had you on TiVo or they had you recorded and you just store it on a shelf and you're stored in their cloud. They can download you whenever. Like, oh no. I was like, dang. All right. So as it pertains to work, can you clarify the Knight of Pentacles in the sign? Oh wow. Somebody at work wants to kiss you? Somebody who's been taking a long time? Either somebody expansion high vibe. So either you have a workplace relationship where somebody wants to kiss you, or this could be you recognizing your calling, you're falling more in love with your purpose, with your passion for your job, because a lot of people just work 9 to 5s, just stay alive. Work 9 to 5, just stay alive, and 9 to 5, just stay alive. Okay. That is not the Pisces that I'm talking to. Pisces I'm talking to, they love what they do. Can you clarify one kiss you as it pertains to their career? Clarity, change of perspective, new doors are opening, new home, know your worth. So either you have been on a long journey in your current career and you've been trying to get things to fall into place for you, and maybe you find the right job, the right career path that is like the perfect fit for you. If that is you, I congratulate you. A lot. It's funny because I remember when I was first starting my coaching business and I was staying with my ex. We were together at the time, but I was staying with my boyfriend at the time, and I was having a hard time finding clients because I was having a hard time shifting my. It, you know what? It was a lot of limiting beliefs that I had to work through, but um, it was also his energy that didn't believe in my goals. So I believe that's another reason why I didn't work. But anywho, okay, that's neither here nor there. Maybe that's what you're dealing with. Anywho, I remember he was trying to convince me to let my dream go and just like get a regular job. But I was like, if I'm going to get a job, I want a job that will align with my career path, the career path that I wanted. So he we were kind of arguing in the car, and he was like, there's never he said something like you'll never work a job where nobody ever works a job where they're completely happy. And it was like, so you might as well just work somewhere like you're gonna like nobody loves their job. I was like, that is a horrible mindset. So I don't know, maybe that's something you're dealing with, but yeah, maybe something you had dealt with and now you're shifting your perspective. It's like, no, I can have everything that I want in my career. It is just about your perspective. All right, happily ever after. So yeah, maybe you are finding the perfect fit. All right, now that's week 1. Week 2, you have the 2 of Swords and the 10 of Wands reversed. I don't know. Major, court upright, minor reversed. Okay, 10 of Wands is upright. All right, so with the perspective change, maybe something that was once hard suddenly became easy by week 2. And so maybe this entire time you were going slow because your intuition was guiding you and it was just helping you navigate between the real and the fake, because not everybody is for you. Okay. Yeah. But you know what? As you were carrying your burdens, doesn't matter how long you've been carrying it, you may have done it very while being happy. People may not have even known that your burdens were very heavy. Because this guy, he doesn't. Oh hell, I hate when I do this. Can you see now? If I do it real close, it's gonna be dark, so you can't really see it. Anywho, But yeah. So if you can see this jolly guy, he looks happy. He's happy to carry that burden. So I don't know, maybe it's some burden you're happy to carry because your intuition is guiding you through it for week 2. Maybe you're finding a way to use your intuition to help you navigate your burdens. What is it? Because in the grass, it says the mushrooms mean that even during hard times, growth can happen. So maybe you're still going through hard times. You not where you used to be, but you still got some growing to go. And maybe that's what you're recognizing. All right, Spirit, can you clarify the Two of Swords and Ten of Wands as it pertains to relationships for week 2? Somebody's hot and cold. Maybe you're going to use your intuition to understand why. Can you clarify the Ten of Wands? Dang. Take a gamble is in reverse. Somebody is not even going to try it. So with this Two of Swords, you on guard, you got your heart open, you trust in your gut. So that means that you have no problem rejecting people, leaving them right where they are. You probably just like, oh no, thank you, I'm good. Why would I do that with you? Of course not. You go run along now. Like, I got shit to do. Yeah, with this Ten of Wands, maybe you're sitting here trying to focus on your career. Maybe you're back in school or something. And so that is taking up all your time. And so it's like, I don't have time to play games with you. Okay? This ain't it. And you know, it's funny because the sun is, since I put these on the side, it is kind of like like something separated y'all. A new opportunity. You know what? A new opportunity. Because what is it? If not last week, then 2 weeks ago, I kept seeing like signs and stuff that, not like in tarot readings, but like I saw a license plate that said out of time and something else that said time's up. And then like people kept coming back in my past. People kept coming from my past back to me that I no longer resonated with. And so I was just like, why are you in my face? Like, I ain't seen you and you ain't talked to me. You ain't checked my stories on Instagram and this long. Why is you in my face? I don't know if y'all seen the first Scary movie. I still haven't seen the new one, but I need to. But on Scary movie, it's like out of my face, out of my face. Okay, when they were trying to tell her to be quiet in the movie theaters, and they were just enjoying themselves. So maybe this is giving me the idea that maybe people are not liking the way that you're enjoying your life. Maybe they're just like, why? Maybe something was really hard and then you dropped your burdens by week 2, and people are realizing that. They're like, why is Pisces so fucking happy? Ain't she happy around here? I don't know. It's divine timing, not yet. Trust the process. And that's what the Two of Swords. Yeah. Yes, maybe somebody is thinking divine time and trust the process. Yeah, they don't look like they want to talk to me right now, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait it out. Okay. Now as it pertains to career, oh my gosh, fly. It's just so ugly. But every time I get ready to kill it, it disappears. Oh my gosh, I swear y'all probably have a monitoring spirit that does that to you. It's just popping. You probably have somebody that just randomly texts you, don't want nothing, ain't about nothing, ain't gonna be nothing more than what they are, and they just sitting here just trying to pull on your energy. Uh, can you clarify the Two of Swords, Ten of Wands as it pertains to my Pisces career? So you're not gonna take a gamble in relationships, but you are gonna take a gamble in your career. Because you got a new beginning and new doors are opening And so you're looking in closely. You're changing the things. So week 2, you will be changing the things within yourself that had you believing that your new beginning, your new home, that your wishes were not coming true. Take a gamble, new beginnings, look closely, it's within you. So you're taking a chance on yourself. You're digging deep and finding the strength and the courage to go after your goals because you want to drop those burdens. And your wishes are going to come true. Hopefully, like I'll be able to kill this goddamn fly. Okay. And you know what? There's like, as this fly been flying around during this reading, I have been swatting it. I would hit it and it would just, it would like hit a wall and I wouldn't find it. Now, if I try to wear contacts during this reading, they will always dry out. And so my vision will be blurry. But if I wear glasses, I don't like the way it looks. So when I'm out trying to find a fly, it doesn't work. So maybe that is, I don't know, maybe that resonates with you some way in relationships or career. Now, week 3, you have the Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Well, hot diggity damn. What breakthrough you got coming through? Now, either somebody's going to come through with some communication. Maybe it's the Queen of Pentacles coming to you with some communication about some burdens, or it's some breakthrough or communication coming to you that will help you solve your either energetic or financial or mental, emotional burdens. Because 10 of Wands, that's like stress, burnout. Are you burnt out? Suffering from chronic fatigue syndrome? I remember I was talking to a coaching client about their conditions, and I was just like, you got this, that, and that. Like, that sounds like chronic fatigue syndrome. And I'm like, ain't nobody told me that. And so then I looked it up and like read out the symptoms, and it was like, well, that's everything I got. I was like, well, I was like, I mean, hopefully it'll help you change your habits. Okay. All right. Let's see. As it pertains to relationships, maybe you finally get what you're looking for in week 3. Because the Two of Swords, it's like she's ready to feast or something, and so she's gonna go for the jugular. Now, since I said go for the jugular, somebody may be trying to cut off your head. Somebody may be trying to cut you off. It could be a Queen of Pentacles. Who is it? Aquarius, Capricorn. It could be the. Oh, you know what? Didn't I say Aquarius, Capricorn? Ace of Swords, Aquarius, Capricorn, bro. Hold on. Okay, as it pertains to relationships, you can clarify this Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. I'm gonna. All right. Can you clarify Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles? Soul mission. I miss you. Long distance regret. So somebody's gonna realize, oh, okay, you on a soul mission. You on a mission. Okay. With your crown. Okay, considering week 2, you are wearing a crown in this Two of Swords. When week 3 comes around, you may be broadcasting your crown. Okay. Yeah. Beat it, I don't know, child. Take that resonate. Eyes mesmerized. Yeah. Somebody may see you high up on your pedestal, child. And they're like, oh man, I probably shouldn't have I don't know. Something is giving me the idea that week 3, individuals who maybe didn't think much of you, used you as an option, didn't really care, led you on, they will see other people put you on a pedestal. And that will put them in regret and make them want you. Now, it could also be that you are missing a certain Capricorn who was burdensome for you. I mean, it could be family, lover, close friend. So, just because like 2 things can be true, somebody can be toxic and not good for you. Okay. All right. As it pertains to career, can you clarify this Ace of Swords from a Pisces placement? Can you clarify? Somebody is going to want to talk to you about their blocks and obstacles. So maybe there's a Queen of Pentacles at work. Maybe a Capricorn that is going to want to talk about their problems. Feminine energy. What is it? Anything else with this? Happily ever after, you're the peanut butter to my jelly. So if this is like a job, it could be that there are certain blocks or obstacles on your path to your career that you have to iron out. So maybe there's some paperwork you need to clear up, some forms or something you need to correct. What is it? If it's a disagreement with somebody, maybe y'all talking it out and working it out. I don't know. Feminine energy. Know your worth. Chaser, attachment, seeking validation. Okay, this could be somebody run up after you at work trying to seek validation from you to avoid justice matters. Maybe somebody's going to try to run up under you at work to try to get out of their own troubles. Now, if this is if you're an entrepreneur, somebody gonna try to come to you and ask for money, I guess. Please help me. All right, so that's week 3. Week 4, what is this? You have the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. So I don't know. Are you getting back with Snooty Booty? Don't you look like Snooty Booty? Yeah, this does kind of sound like somebody coming in asking for money. Week 4. Maybe it's a child, a family member, somebody that's equally reciprocal. Maybe this is you creating a bond in the astral realm. If this is work, maybe you are meeting with somebody. Maybe this is another interview. What is this? You meeting somebody online? Maybe all different complexions. The way that this lion is smiling on this card, either your pets will like this individual if this is for a relationship, or your spirits or their spirits are happy that y'all are connecting, kind of gloating. All right, as it pertains to relationships, can you clarify the 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups? It looks like it's gonna be a good summer for you, Pisces. Much power to you. then this shit can do with me. This ain't got shit to do with me. Why does that want to come out? All right, as it pertains to relationships, is somebody trying to flaunt a relationship online in front of you in week 4? Is somebody being a benefactor? Okay, on one end, somebody could be tipping a hose, maybe going to strip clubs. This could be like a drag show and somebody dancing for tips. Hmm. That is a peacock. Now, this could be you showcasing your talents. The muscles here looking nice. So maybe your physique or something can, or your stamina, your energy. If you do need to exercise, maybe you need to start in week 1. So whatever it is, maybe your job is going to be demanding and you need to prepare for that. I don't know, Chad. Can you clarify the Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups? Friends for front of support. So Six of Pentacles, maybe you're going either friends are going to come to you for fun support or you're going to go to them for fun support. What about this Two of Cups? Okay, so okay, so if this is an individual that you've iced out, they are going to go to friends for fun and support because you are hot and cold, or you are going to be enjoying your friends while this other individual is going back and forth with somebody in a relationship that they're not really happy in. Yeah, you still gonna be you're still gonna ice out this person. They're probably gonna act like they don't care because they're in another relationship with somebody else. But your focus is gonna be elsewhere. This dream big is heading towards this Nine of Pentacles and this Hermit and Ace of Wands. So you're probably gonna happily dump somebody, leave somebody in the let it go, release it, don't look back, because your career is looking like is better than your career looking like a better option than a your career is like a better option than your relationship options. All right. So what you want, good? Hold on, y'all. This girl. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Now, this final week, child. This card was supposed to stay in reverse. That was the King of Wands reverse with the Knight of Cups. Oh snap! This don't look good at all. What is this? High Priestess. What the hey? What the hey? Okay, so maybe the final week, a King of Wands is going to come back trying to give you a love offer, and you are going to be private. You're going to hide out. Maybe you're going to be booed up with somebody. I don't know, child. I don't know. But this could also be in work, somebody who is in need of help coming to you for assistance. Because you have all the answers. I don't know. Maybe what you do in your line of work requires you to use your intuition. Like doctors sometimes or nurses have to use their intuition to be like, I wonder what the issue is. Um, yeah, I don't know, child. But there we go. Let's clarify. Okay, so let me clarify. All right. Week 5. Can you clarify this? As it pertains, toxic behavior, wishes coming true, new home, spiritual awakening, working on it. Can we talk? So it looks like this person is gonna come. Maybe somebody else, a whole nother individual that's a King of Wands reverse, that's gonna come back with some toxic behavior. Maybe, okay, with this toxic behavior, either they're intuitive too, but they use their intuition for bad, or you will use your intuition to navigate this toxic behavior. Maybe something will happen as far as wishes coming true, either in your career or love life. Since this King of Wands reverse, are you okay? So maybe something will happen week 5 that will have you bump into this person, and they will be like, oh my gosh, the Lord answered my prayers. I bumped into you. New doors opening. Can we talk? Yeah. And you just go the way that this high priestess is like, what? You like, Deborah Cox, how did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. That's funny. Blocks the obstacles at the bottom of the deck to your happily ever after. So yeah. As it pertains to career. Oh my god, excuse me. Yeah, maybe somebody's gonna be in regret or sadness just because they're jealous of you. And it's like one of those can't beat if you can't beat them, join them type of thing. All right, week 5 as it pertains to the relationships. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Guilt, regret, remorse. Is this you? This in guilt, regret, remorse? Now, could you be in guilt, regret, remorse because you taking this person back? All right, anything else to go on with this? Fake illusions. So either this is a water sign dealing with another water sign, or you are going to be giving them a fake apology. Either you are going to pretend like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I can't do this. I must let you go to the streets. It was never meant to be. You must go to the streets for you. But it's gonna be fake because it's like, I know good goddamn well you ain't got shit for me. Spirit, not the airlines. You know what? Spirit Airlines is so wrong for calling themselves Spirit Airlines because Spirit don't be giving you them taxes and fees like that. Spirit only tax you when you don't do what you're supposed to do. Yeah. I don't know, child. But that's what I got. Healing, self-care. So, time for a new direction. Luck is on your side. So, yeah, luck will be on your side if you make the right direction with whoever is coming at the end of the month. Okay. Now, as it pertains to career, you have new doors opening and can we talk confession. Okay, so if you were in a business, you're going to be making sales all month. Okay. It just is what it is. This new doors opening. You got that week after week after week after week. Okay. Can we talk? These are my confessions. Yeah, Well, no, but watch this. Okay. I don't know, child. People are you are going to be attracting people, okay? Left and motherfucking right. All right. So that is that for the monthly reading. Let's get some advice out here so we can close this out. I'm gonna try to get advice for each week, but we already at 45 minutes. I might just run through it. Let's see. Spirit, what you got for us? Measure week by week by the court now. No. I said that as I yawn. Yeah, okay. So that may be your energy at the end of the week, at the end of the month. It could be like, oh, okay, there could be something that you want to, something that you possibly agreed to do, but was like, okay, maybe you will talk to spirit to, I don't know, maybe you'll find a good excuse to get out of something. Yeah, it looks like you're gonna find an excuse to get out of something. Okay. All right. Any advice for my Pisces? Where did it come from? Since this came out sideways, I'm going to take this because this may apply to some of y'all. Some of y'all, success comes from consistent effort. Keep going even when the path is unclear. Stay committed to your vision. Overcome obstacles with steady progress. On the other hand, frustration may be tempting you to quit. Push through resistance. Okay. I'm going to put some playlists from my other channel in the description box that will help you get into alignment. I don't know. I have a bunch of them, so I'll just put the most popular playlists from my other channel. So my other channel I created, I don't do much on there. I'm starting to just do Pilates and meditation workouts there, because those workouts with the meditation at the end were really what helped me manifest my current reality. Okay. Making the most I ever made, working the least amount of hours each week. Okay. So, that's my gift back to y'all. You can check it out. I will cross post the new video that's uploading on Wednesday because it does have a really dope visualization meditation that I did. But anywho, I created that whole other channel. I ramble, but I created that whole other channel just so I could document my healing journey, and like I would get downloads and stuff as I was navigating toxic relationships, navigating yeah, career ups and downs and all this and that. So feel free to check it out if you need that type of help. All right, anything else, Spirit? I think that's it. Yeah. I usually end on gold, and both of these are gold. So it's like, girl, you done. But what is this? I do want to take this one though, for whatever reason. All right. So self-doubt may be holding you back. Trust in your strength. Yeah. So you're out of alignment. You know what? Because some of y'all may feel like you're going up a mountain. This is giving me 10 of Wands reversed. Ace of Wands reversed. So maybe you're making something harder than what it needs to be. All right, so we also have mindset. Your habitual thoughts create your experiences. Align your thinking with your desires. Catch negative self-talk and replace it with empowering beliefs. Shift your mental patterns. All right. And then card at the bottom of the deck says fear of the unknown may be limiting you. Soften your need for control and let clarity emerge naturally. All right. So I am going to put my Happiness Reset Blueprints in the chat if you need some videos to help you rewire your brain for your mindset so you can stay in alignment. And also, if you need help, if you need coaching to get through these things, I do have coaching specials going on now, summer coaching specials, and I have 25% off my Stress Alchemy coaching coaching intensives. So most of these are just 3 months. So hopefully by fall, I get you in and out. I'm not here for a long time, just a good time, okay? Just enough to get you on the right path. All right. So if you're interested, links are in the description box for that. And that's that on that, y'all. I hope this helps. If you like the way I read, please do not hesitate to like, comment, or subscribe. Drop a Jaguar in the comments, okay? Wow. All right. And what is it? If you want to know why I am called Jenny Jaguar, why my business has a Jaguar as a logo, there is a post in on my channel that goes into details about that. And yeah, I hope this helps. And until next time, y'all, happy healing.